let's get going here. Couple of different changes and improvements to the stream. You're not hearing things. There's a little bit of music in the background. Games are starting off a little slow. I'm on a lot of waiting lists. Can't seem to get on any of the bigger ones just yet. So we are mostly 10NL. There's one 20NL 6 max. But I feel like it's going to pick up for me pretty soon. And I wanted to get started, so what the hell? Let's start. Dun, 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 dun. Looks good, looks good, looks good. Yeah, we got one 6 max 20NL here. The rest are 10NL 9 max. And had a little bit of winning yesterday. I believe I'm coming back like 150 higher than when I left. Just 3 buy-ins playing, well, 2 buy-ins playing 50NL, and then picked up an additional 40 or so on the side playing 10 and 20. So, pretty good. I don't like that I was called twice by a first position limper and the big blinds, so I'm going to check. This player is very short. Yep. He's going to have a pair and he's not going to give it up. That's all there is to it. So I just didn't want to get caught in this situation. Set of 4s wasn't going nowhere neither. Kind of a good time to check and fold. Spectre Fax 3 betting. We're going to let him get away with one. It's early yet. I'll be pounding on him pretty soon. I think we just check this one down. Sometimes we win here, not often. This player tends not to bet their hand, so I wouldn't be surprised if I was even beat by a better ace high. Well, just 4-6. Does kind of weird things, little blocker bets, silly stuff like that. The channel point thing has changed. The commands have changed. Feel free to check them out. Yeah, we come back at 1964. Broke 2,000 for a couple minutes last night, and then took a set over set beat, which I kind of played poorly, I'll admit. The flop was Jack 3-5. The turn brought in the club draw, the 3 clubs, and then the river paired the board with queens. So it was Jack 3-5, Queen Queen, 3rd club on the turn, and player raised pre-flop and made a pretty large raise pre-flop, and then immediately checked the flop when it came down. And I had a set of 3s, so I figured I would just check 2. This is interesting. It can be 4-5, but it's more than likely a top pair kind of situation when a player just gets here at this level. So he had checked it, and then on the turn he bet the pot, which was like $4. And then on the river he bet the pot, which was like whatever that was, 16-ish, something like that. Because yeah, we put in like $8.50 each on the turn. And instead of just calling, I thought about it, and I had $34 behind, and if I jammed, any kind of value hand that he has is going to call me, and there's a ton of flushes that he has. There's a ton of ace queens, king queens that have just 3 of a kind that don't win. So really the only hand that beats me in this scenario is pocket jacks or pocket queens, but nobody checks pocket queens on the flop. He can't have 5s because his raise was way out of character, big raise pre-flop. So I really feel like the only hand that could have beat me was pocket jacks. And there are times when this player is trapping an interesting hand. So I ended up jamming, and of course he had the pocket jacks, which in the end, I do think it was a mistake. So it was a mistake. It was a mistake to jam over the top. But I ran the numbers last night, and there were a ton of hands that could call me, and so the jam isn't awful. Like there's every flush draw, every flush was out there. Ace king, king queen, or ace queen, ace king, or ace queen, king queen. Like there's just so many But in the end, I think the checking of the flop, more times than not, this player has a tendency to bluff. So when he checks the flop, he smashed it. That was the clue that I didn't look at. So mathematically, it was one of those ones I probably should have jammed. But if I had given myself an extra 2 or 3, well, if I had an extra 2 or 3 minutes to think about it, I don't think I would have. Because his check on the flop really seems strong. So I read it as that he had aces and was playing that check flop trap. So it's an interesting one. I mean, in the end, it only cost me an additional $34. So it's not the biggest disaster in the world. Get called here. That's a really bad card. That's an awful card. We're just going to check and fold. Yeah. I could have bluffed it if he has just the raw ace, but very super rare for that. Plus, he's coming out of first. So whatever. That's the problem with these short stacks, is there's no room to maneuver on them. Like, he's so short that once he calls the flop, if I bet anything else, he's probably going to jam the turn. So I have to, like, jam river. And I don't know if a stack that short, or I have to bet river. I don't know if a stack that short shoves one pair, but they definitely shove 2 pair. So it kind of sets me up to get bluffed. Yeah, see, he's just not going anywhere. Chop it up. This guy's the most likely one to have something. Wow, pocket 10s never bet, and the 9 never bet. Like I'm saying, the guy just doesn't have any confidence to bet his own hands. Flop a straight. Well, that card sucks. Check, check, check. 3 betting. It's a pretty aggressive 3 bet, honestly. I'll let it go. Yeah, this is why it's aggressive, because this player is so short. He's going to be trapping anything. Hey, thanks to boss. Yeah, I'm just going to let this go. Thanks, man. That's why it's aggressive, is because the player was so short. So I think we're going to go 3-barrel here. Depending. I mean, the jack on the river is not great because he can definitely have jack 10. But a lot of times he's just going to have a missed draw, and we're going to barrel right through with our deuces. Nice. Ooh, another 6 max has started. I am going to bet to protect. This is, people are going crazy over here. Just open rips the ace queen. Wow. Yeah, there was one limper and he just dead ripped the ace queen spades. And just ran right into aces. It's funny. Ba, 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 ba. Music's just kind of like an innocuous background thing. I'll expand it, but I'm basically, this is almost a test stream, running through how the music works and making sure it doesn't show up on VODs. Aggro excessive 3-bets. 4-bet him lighter. See, this player knows that as well. I mean, I don't like 4-betting the suited connector here, but Spectrafax knows how light this guy 3-bets. I mean, you cold 4-bet and then fold it. He's literally just trying to exploit. So this table's become very easy to beat. So now we just have to kind of nut up and be willing to get all the money in pretty light. Because we have two guys who like to 3-bet too much behind us. Another 6 max. I think we'll move this one out. I'm still trying to get on some 50 and L. When that time comes, we'll get rid of a table. I guess I can make these smaller too, right? Yeah, I gave you the Stream Elements credits there, DeBoss. Now, that's different than channel points. That's under the new system of Stream Elements. So those points, I just threw you like 2,000 yesterday. I was going through figuring out how to do it, so I just kind of threw a bunch at everybody. Look at this. And the guy hits the 4. Yeah, this donkey's gonna get crushed. I think we can actually bet here, believe it or not. Because we'll get called by a 4 or a 3. I wouldn't bet it on the turn, but when we improve on the river and face 3 checks, we can absolutely do it. Man, so many short stacks, I just can't do shit here. This other side table I raised, and flop came down, player, I checked the flop. Player to my left just jammed. He's on the short stack. So, or he didn't jam, but he bet 80% of his chips. Damn it. I thought I might be able to bet it, but I wasn't thinking about him not having the spade draw. I should have bet it. That was a mistake. I'm supposed to be on the draw more than him. Gotta remember it's Saturday. People do weird shit. Queen's pretty nice. I'm not going to get much action unless this guy has a draw. I mean, is the ace something to worry about? I mean, if he has 10 jack, he's already got me beat, so we're just going to pound it up. Hopefully he can have two pairs. He can have sets of nines. He can have flush draws. Wow. Now I have to check. 7-9. That run out was horrible. This player has $3 behind. Why call unless you have like exactly ace, king, ace, queen? Then you just have to call this flop. But why would you call any pair? The player only has $3 behind. Like, you can't fold. Should have just jammed or folded pre-flop. You don't pay attention to the person's stack, you just allow the exploit. So check out the Stream Elements commands for what you can redeem those points for. There's a bunch of fun stuff. Oh, God damn it. I gotta pause this. Sorry, guys. I have a friend. Ooh, that's nice. I have a friend who's been in jail, and it's a whole thing, and he's working the program to get through. He may have to call me back, but oh, he's calling back. Sorry. Sorry about that, guys. I guess my boyfriend is doing good, but he only gets limited calls, so other than that, losing that one to those aces. Man, this guy has had aces like 5 times. That's crazy. Other than that, going pretty well here. We're sitting at where am I? 1984 after that loss, so we're ahead a little bit. Had a couple of good ones. Got the 3 of a kind up here. There's a couple hands I'm going to go over. Getting check raised. We're just going to shove the money in. Because this is usually a blocker bet, but I don't expect a fold. Wow, I wasn't expecting a fold there. I was expecting to have to go up against the draw. Yeah, this player also check raised me on the river on a total airball bluff, and it was an easy call. I think we're going to give up bottom end of the straight here. Now everybody needs to respond. So we got a 50 and L here, we got a 20 and L here, and we got a 20 and L here, and a 10 and a 10. So yeah, so it's going pretty good. A little distracted there. Sorry about that. But we're up. We're still up 20 bucks even after the kings versus aces. So I kind of knew that it was a possibility because of his min re-raise, but I'm not looking to fold on a queen high flop when he can just have, well, I mean, I guess it makes it worse because he can have queens, but I think it's fine. We're really not trying to get rid of kings pre-flop, especially versus players that do weird shit, so it is what it is, but I guess I could put my headphones back in. Yeah, but the elevator music you hear is background music that I'm trying to keep on the stream. It's basically just the royalty-free stuff for now, but eventually I'm going to hook my Spotify to it because I've figured out how to separate the audio from the playback so I can still upload without the music going to YouTube and to the VODs. So it's a recent development. We're going to go ahead and just bet here like we're protecting an overpair. And we pop the straight. He leads for pot, which is not great because of the flush draw, but we're just going to call. 6 on the river might make him slow down. Okay, we're going to check back. Yeah, he just had a pair. We're not going to get paid. He's always turning his hand into a bluff there. So we have to let that happen. I don't think the board pairing slowed him down. I think that was his move to try to get to showdown. But obviously people are doing a lot of really dumb things right now. Sorry, I'm still catching up. I have messages I have to respond to. But there's a few hands that I want to review that we'll go over. Huh. So I do know this player to be very aggressive. I'm going to fold. I have one I'm playing very aggressively on the side. Nope. Was able to kill it on the flop. Appreciate you guys being here, though. Sorry I had to take that phone call, but super important. If you don't know the story, he basically ended up in a self-defense situation with some family, and because he was the youngest and able-bodied person, he ended up getting charged. He actually called for help for his mother, and she attacked him. So, bad scene. He ended up getting a, federal charge. She didn't press charges against him, but he ended up getting a state charge. So he's been in jail, and he got put into a parole kind of program, and it's like a halfway house thing. So now he's working his way through that, and tomorrow he gets to have his first off-campus visit, and it'll be the first time he's had any freedom in about 4.5 months. Almost 5 months, actually. So I'm showing up to take him out. So I get 4 hours where we get to go out, do whatever we want, and figure I'll take him to a restaurant and whatever. I think we can check down here and win most of the time. Yeah. Johnny Fremont. Okay. It's fine. Had aces a few times. Player over here paid me off with a flush on my full house board. Hit the perfect river. We checked the flop. I bet the turn. He just called. River came off, making my full. I bet, and he called it. Which, double paired board with the nut flush. Not really that good, because if I have any value hand outside of an ace, we can bet. Taking an aggressive line with a min re-raiser. I raised, this player min re-raised, and he called off. He's going to have a ton of pairs here. This is more my concern. Yeah. Hold, please. Bang! Yeah, I figured one of them would have ace-king. The other guy calling with the ace-queen suited there is hilarious. If you don't want to reopen the betting, you shouldn't. But that was a nice one. This guy check-raised me. What is with this motherfucker? I mean, he's just so solid, though. Ace-jack, or king-jack, I can't call. But yeah, this is a nice jam. I should have been just up against pairs. Like, I raised, this guy min re-raised. The other guy with the ace-king just called. So when it came back to me, I just smashed it in. And then they both called, and I'm just miles ahead. I'm bulldogging the same table. If this guy's 10 jack, I'm going to puke. Ace deuce. Like, I just went ape shit. I raised pre-flop and just went bang, bang, bang on this table again. I killed the table. I just took a 10 and L and pulled 50 bucks off of it. So we're going to kill that. We're at $2,018. So we're up a nice little slice so far today. And I guess we have to call here. Check. Yeah. Ooh, look at this. Got him calling. I mean, he did raise pre-flop, so he can have some hands, like pocket sixes and ace six. But I think we really want to try to get our value here. Like, it kind of sucks if we get raised, but flopping two pair, blind versus blind in a raised pot, it's kind of awesome. And fast play is the new slow play. That river's kind of odd. I'm gonna bet. He can have a lot of king nines. He can have a lot of, believe it or not, 9-6s. Really? You're jamming on me? Wow. Wow. Does he have a set of sixes here? I feel like I want to call this. I mean, really, the only realistic thing he can have is a set of aces or sixes, right? The ace of hearts is out there, so he could have the suited ace of hearts. Fuck! It's the only way he can do that is if he has exactly the ace of hearts. I could have just checked it, too. I'm not supposed to fold there, especially not versus this player. While I'm back to fucking 1964. Damn it. How does he check that flop, though? He raised pre-flop. And then he checks the flop, and then I bet, and then he just calls. And then he check calls the turn. And then he check over jams the river. If I had had ace-6, I could have folded. Believe it or not. Even though it's stronger. Oh, that might just be stupid. That might just be stupid. I mean, I was given every opportunity to stop, but I see these guys, especially with this avatar and especially this player. I know this player and he like just got here. This guy has taken off so many bluff spots, it's ridiculous. I honestly don't think I'm supposed to fold there because he never has ace-king. Never has ace-king. The only thing he's really supposed to have that beats me here is pocket sixes. The suited ace of hearts is just super unlucky. So it's 40 bucks I didn't have to lose. But honestly, I think I'd rather call there. I think 90% of the time I'm going to win there. In that exact scenario. Got to finish the masterclass today. Nice. Oh, that's annoying though. It's the one combination of hands, the suited ace of hearts. Oh. That's the thing. He only can improve on the river to beat me. It's just so weak sauce. It's just so weak sauce. He checks the flop. He checked the flop thinking he was ahead, and then when I bet, he sat there trying to think, should he pull the trigger? And then he just fucking called. Ugh. It's just annoying because it's the bigger buy-in table. I'm going to go ahead and bet the draw. We usually get down to the river even if we get called here. because these players will have like a 10 or something. Ugh, it's just annoying when he check overbet jams like that. It's such a bluff spot. I mean, I know it's a mistake, and I even said it. I even said he could have the suited ace, but he should be betting that. The fact that he checked it, he's going to get no value. Like, he checks that flop, I'm supposed to have nothing. And then when I'm betting, he just totally lucks out like that. It's annoying. This is weird. Yeah, there's no bet without the ace of hearts there. He picked it up on the turn. That's the other thing about that one, is that if he has just the ace of hearts in his hand, he can absolutely make that bet. And I'm supposed to fold everything. Like if he has just the ace of hearts, like if he has ace queen off with the ace of hearts, or the ace king off with the ace of hearts, which is very possible, he can absolutely make that check jam because he should know I have two pair. But it just so happened that he was fucking flushed. Ugh. Yeah. I think overcards are good here too, the king or the 9. Heart on the river is really bad. This player should be betting big now. Yep. I don't even call that a misstep, honestly. Knowing who this player is, and playing against him a bunch. I'm just going to call this one. I thought about 3-betting it. I'm going to pull this one off to the side because we got another 50 NL here. I meant to check. What the fuck? I was trying to check 5 minutes ago. Fold, fold. Have to fold when the new player bets. Yeah, that's not the worst call in the world with the suited ace of hearts, but the thing of it is, the reason why it looks like a bluff is because it looked like he was trying to trap me the whole time. But when he didn't raise the turn, it just seems, it seems like such bullshit. This player posted and then checked in first. He may just jam. I know this player. He might just jam anything. Or he might fold. Full pot bet. I don't really buy that. That king helps me too. I don't really buy it now. 9 in the river. He's not gonna. He doesn't have anything to call me with. Unless he had a 9 too. Did he have a 9 or did he have like a pair of 8s or something? I gotta know. 5, 6. He had 2 pair, and then the turn counterfeited him, but I made the full anyway. That's nice. Back up to 1970. So we got 2 50 NLs now, and 2 20 NLs, right? Just 2, and 3 10 NLs. One just off, or I'm covering it behind here. Check. The ace on the river. I think we just chop now most of the time. I don't think he's ever got an ace. Yeah. I was trying to get him to bet. Bluff something like king high. 10 deuce? The fuck? I think I get paid if the ace doesn't hit. That's funny. 4s twice in a row. Won them both. You could have said it in chat to the person texting me. Yeah, it's called lo-fi. It's not elevator music. It's just a lo-fi copyright-free thing that I found online and downloaded it. It's like an hour-long loop of like 15 songs that this guy made. We just call. It's going to bet the river. Sometimes we get called by like jacks or 10s here. But a lot of times, no. Got 4s twice in a row. Now I got ace jack twice in a row. This player could absolutely be trapping. No, he just folded. Might win this one. Yeah, I did. I thought I did. I mean, I'm not folding for this price. I kind of want this guy to call. But it's 240 to win 420 right now, even if he folds. All right, if he jams, I'm folding. Yeah, he just reopened the betting. Way to go, bro. You get to take the loss on your own. I mean, the back jam is just hilarious. Okay. Hold. Look at the 7. I think if he was going to bluff with just the ace of hearts, he'd probably have led the river with half pot. No. Absolutely not. Not in that situation where I'm supposed to have 2 pair plus. You're right if he thinks I just have an ace. But for him to have an ace, he can't give me credit that I have an ace, right? It's just not believable because there's only so many aces left in the deck, and his raise pre-flop wasn't that big. Normally, you're right. You would lead the pot for like 2/3 on the river when the heart came out, and that would get the bluff through. But to get the bluff through versus a stronger hand, because I'm going to call with 2 pair. You know what I'm saying? Unless he absolutely goes apeshit. And in that case, there's benefit to checking the river and then knowing that I'm going to have a hand strong enough to bet and then jamming on me on the bluff. Absolutely. This is kind of gross. I'm going to blocker bet. If I get raised, I'm just fucked. Yeah, he fucking rivered it. I checked because I didn't figure him to have an ace. Like ever. That's kind of gross. He has a ton of bluffs in that spot, and the check raise works because of how much strength I portrayed throughout the hand, right? Having just the ace of hearts in your hand, you absolutely want to go for that check raise bluff there. There's very few instances where you want to go for it, but that's precisely it. So I know what you're saying, and under normal circumstances, yes, but you got to remember, he raised pre-flop and then checked, and then I bet 2/3 pot, and then he checked the turn, and I bet 75% pot. So I'm dictating strength. I'm dictating basically that I have 2 pair. Then the river comes off, and he checks. I have a hand strong enough to bet. I'm never going to check it. So when that's the case, if you're bluffing and you've given this much strength, you've shown this much strength, you absolutely want to go for the check raise bluff because you're not going to get it through on a straight play versus somebody with 2 pair. Got 3-bet pre-flop here by this player. I'm not 100% sure what's going on. I'm just going to call. I did have the spade blocker, so I'm going to go ahead and bet the river here. Unless he has like queens or jacks, I think this gets through quite often. Like this is the opposite, right? This is the opposite where he 3-bet me pre-flop and then the flop went check, check, right? So the flop goes check, check there. Here, let me bring it up. So the flop goes check, check here, right? He did 3-bet me pre-flop, which means usually a pair or ace-king, right? So the flop goes check, check. It either looks like I'm trapping or he's trapping. The turn, he bets, he's betting half pot. This is usually something like a pair of 9s or jacks or something like that. It could even be a weaker 10, like ace, like a 10 jack. Then the river comes off. No spade draw gets there. I do have the spade blocker, so I could play that bluff. But when he checks, I can just bet straight value like I have pocket 10s here. You know what I'm saying? So like this is the opposite bluffing scenario. Now if he had led, I believe I could have raised him off of it if another spade hit. But it's the absolute opposite bluffing scenario. So you're right if I hadn't been being so strong the whole time. Ah, this table died. 6 max. Is there another one? All the 6 max died. That sucks. And you can say that I gave that player. I'm just re-listening to my recap of the hand where the guy had the nut flush. You can say that I'm giving him too much credit, you know, because it's just 50 and L. But that player in particular, he's super aggressive and he takes all bluff spots. He would know that bluff spot. This guy's feeling invincible now. I'm going to go ahead and lead right at the 10. So this is a limped pot. So usually this player is controlling the pot to draw to the flush. It's kind of a bigger bet, though, once you make the flush. It could be a baby flush, which means I should draw against it, but I'm going to let it go. I think that's one where I need to hit the flush. And it's hard to tell. Like he could have the king-queen with the king of spades or something. And just be setting up a bluff that I can't see. Yeah, I honestly though, now that I'm thinking about it, I'm gonna take that one as a lesson learned. That 50 and 0 loss with the to the flush with my 2 pair. I'm gonna take it as a lesson learned. I don't really feel like it was a hero call, I feel like it was a math problem that went against me, but I don't think it's I don't think it's a huge mistake, but I'll look at it later. So we got 350 NLs now. I'm gonna check this one. I did 3-bet it pre-flop. Keep checking. Should be a lot of chops here unless this player exactly has, you know, a pair or something like that. But we don't really need to bet that. Check, check, check. This player's just been straight jamming. Yeah. This is a 10 and L. Should we get off this one? Been here kind of a while. Yeah, I think I'm going to get off this table. I have another one I can bring in. Yeah. Then I'm on the list for the other ones. Yeah, there's like, well, there's at least 2 more 10 and Ls. 6 max completely died. Got another 10 and L. I'm going to go ahead and just raise right here. It's fine. Check this one. This player had limped. This guy's jamming everything. I'll get him. This is annoying. Super annoying. I probably should have bet the flop small, but I was setting up something a little complicated. Now this player only min re-raised me, so this means he's probably stronger. I'll get you, sir. Keep building that stack. I'll get you. Where am I at? 1957, so we're just below even on the day. Frustrating. I think betting at this is more deceptive than checking. I'm going to check the turn. Hopefully he doesn't have a set that made a full house. Really? Really? Similar action on this table. Wow, pocket eights. You're getting ballsy, sir. What did you have? You didn't have an ace, right? Queens. Nice. I think we got the max there. Now this guy's re-raising a bunch. I'm just going to put him in. And he folds. Same player. I'm just going to call. We're probably going to go broke if he has kings or aces here. Hold. Fuck! I knew he was losing his fucking mind. If I 3-bet him, he fucking jams pre-flop anyway. I was doing that to get him to fucking go ape shit. Ah, that sucks. God, how good is that? Ugh. And it's crazy because he just lost his mind after he got fucking... He lost a small pot. Like, he lost a small pot trying to do something crazy aggressive. So, that's just annoying. $100 swing. Ugh, that's frustrating. And he has to flop fucking 16 outs on me. He can get a 5, an ace, or a spade. What is that? 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 outs. 14 outs because I'm holding a spade. 56%. Still at 1925. He's definitely going to give this money away. He's playing every hand, too. I mean, if this guy re-raises, I probably have to 4-bet. Amazed how quickly these players fold. Is this guy seriously going to do this every time? I mean, if I was suited, I would 3-bet him, but I don't want to just call. Good to see you using the points there, DeBouse. It's fun. I don't think I want another 50 and L. I think 3 is fine. And that's the thing, is I thought about 3-betting him pre-flop because he went 8x from the small. I definitely could have. But I don't want him to jam pre-flop. I want him to get stuck. Or he even shouldn't. The bigger argument is he's going to fold ace-3 pre-flop if I make this like 10 or 12. If I make it 12, he'll definitely fold. If I make it 10, he won't. So. Look at this. Cold call out of the small. Big blind. Or if the first position jams, it's really bad. But if either one of these guys jam, I'm calling. Yeah, if either one of these guys jam, I'm calling. It's just the back jam's always a pair. This player should have a pair a lot. I mean, this is good to do with a set, but I can have ace-queen a ton here. So I like the raise. I mean, if he jams, it's just whatever. But he's going to fold, right? Because that donk lead is just a bluff. So it's good to recognize that raise. Oh, I just got rivered again. Motherfucker. Look at this one. So this guy raised in first, small blind called, and I called. Just because I was priced in. And then this is the flop. He bets, we all call. He jams. This guy calls. I over jam. He calls, and I get 2 outed on the river. I guess I could have lost with 10s too. So it didn't cost me much, but just a long shot. Sucks. It cost me 15 bucks. But well, I lost. I didn't lose 15 bucks. I only lost 4 in the hand because I beat the other guy for the side. Or I lost. Yeah, I lost 4 in the hand. 6. Sorry, I lost 6 on the hand. But it would have been nice to have that extra 15 from winning the fucking hand. He should have a pair sometimes here. Like a 6 or something. So I'm not going to try. This is just where you get heroed. Yeah, he's blocker betting me with a pair. I'd have to raise huge. Hood on, off. You got it, brother. I just saw the alert come up. Wow, I can't make markers. So this was like a minute 40 or an hour 40. I gotta write that shit down manually. It's close. Fold. Open. Okay. These are the kind of hands I want to call with this guy. It's the guy who had the 8s before, and he did have an ace. Sticky motherfucker. So many people are trying that donk bet shit. I keep raising them right off it. It's like I raise, they call or re-raise, and then they donk lead. Just make a simple raise and they fold. They're not even looking at the board. Like there's textures that they should be checking or check raising. This guy's been here for 941 minutes. That's like 15 hours. Sitting for 941. He's been here 15 fucking hours. That's crazy. I mean, now you know how he has 9 buy-ins on the table, but 15 hours playing 20 and L. The only guys I knew who did that were like truckers. Like guys who were driving for long stretches. So, definitely bet here. We don't want to go crazy, though. There's a lot of 2 pairs. There's a lot of straight combos. But having a queen is nice because we cut down on the number of king queens. Plus, didn't get 3 bets. So, really, I'm just realistically losing to ace 10, ace jack. Not really ace jack. More so ace 10 suited and 10 jack. But even 10 jack can't love it when I bet there. Yeah. So I get 3 bet. I'm in position, but I do think I want a 4 bet. Oh, that's awesome. Oh, this sucks. I'm going to go ahead and check. I should have ace king a lot, so when he has ace king, he'll turn his hand into a bluff. I'm going to go small. He can still have me beat. He can still have kings or aces. Look at this. Turn the nut straight. Jack's kind of good because he should have a lot of jacks. Really? Yep. Nice try, Superfly. You too, buddy. Woo! How you like that? How you like that shit? 3 bet and then delayed C bet and get jammed on by jacks. Woof. Ooh, baby. Can we make markers? That's pretty fucking strong. Like when he calls me, I know I'm fucked. But hitting it is so good. 9 on the river might be good occasionally, but not really. Only if he has king queen. Look at this. Look at this. We both had a gut shot, right? You had king queen, right? 4-6. What are you doing? You weirdo. That was pretty awesome. That was pretty awesome right there. I love that. Got the full stack on him. So we're going to get off this table because we've more than doubled up. I don't think I need another 10 and L, so no thank you. I might need another 50. That was pretty good. Matter of fact, that gets one of these.
Pay that man his money.
What the fuck is that? Take notes. I gotta cut these hands out. Gamble? Ah. Well, we would have gone broke to this hand anyway. Ooh, hold me. I mean, he's got $6 on the table. Yep, we can kill this one. I raised pre-flop and got 3-bet. That was easy. This is why you don't play short stacked, man. Yeah, just remember, the boss, you don't need to use the channel redemptions. You don't have to use your points to play that. It's exclamation point pay or exclamation point hello. Those channel point ones are just in there for the people who aren't subbed so they can use the commands. Because sometimes people just, you know, don't have it to sub. So it's a reward. But yeah, you can still do just the regular exclamation point commands because you're subscribed. So don't waste your points on that. Because I don't know. I'll give you point. I don't know how to give points back. I got to figure that out. So don't waste them. Yeah, we want to raise here. All right. We'll call that. Fold here. I'm sitting at 1986, which is good after taking 2 pretty big beats on the 50 and Ls. So we're up a little bit, but I was down about 100. I think I am going to call this. Sometimes we're just straight up beat, but a lot of times this is garbage. I'm going to check here. I don't think I can fold. It's just a bad time if they have me beat. Yeah, king, queen. Fold this. All right, we got another 50 and L. I'm going to move this back off. Cool. You can have it. Whoops. And I gotta pee. Just trying to get him to bluff. 7s. I bet I could have gotten paid on that river. Because when the ace pairs off, it's far less likely I have one. Yeah, this guy's just too involved. How long you been here, pal? 202 minutes? A little over 3.5, almost 3.5 hours. I might be up against aces again. Yep. But that's a king. And that's an ace. Another king! I mean, I'm going broke here, even if I don't get it in pre-flop, so whatever. Like, it's so stupid. Like, the player... He opened, I re-raised, he re-raised, I jammed. It's just like, he re-raised so small. I gotta move this over a bit. Yeah, I gotta pee. And you get bonus points on the subbing. You get bonus points for subs. You get bonus points for interacting with chat. Check. He had queens full. Look at this. Ugh. Damn, that's unlucky. Yeah, I'm still learning all the things. It also has a magic 8 ball. This is the thing. This guy does shit like this, though. Yeah, the stream elements ones are the points. The other commands are through Nightbot. I'm gonna gradually eliminate Nightbot and move over to stream elements completely. But there's so much retyping and fixing of things I need to do. They're both still bots in the channel. But as I switch over all the commands, I'll get rid of Nightbot eventually. Yeah, I gotta pee. Full pot. I don't want to fold it, but might have to here. If this was like 8s, I don't think I'd ever even think about folding. I'm going to call one. Check. Oh. Does anybody ever... I mean, he's coming out of first. He's sitting for 9 minutes. All right, I'll be right back. I got to take a leak. Yeah, it's got the 8-ball thing. It's got the gamble stuff. There's a lot of shit in there. I guess we'll just get back in. Fucking water's been out all day at my place. I was taking a fucking shower and all of a sudden the water went out. I actually had my big cup with me in the bathroom and I was like, I was covered in suds and I was like, what the fuck am I going to do now? And I have this gigantic cup of ice water. So I had to use that to fucking get the soap off me. God, that's the worst way ever to take a shower. But yeah, some main line broke at my place. Called the front office and they were like, yeah, sorry. Main line busted. But sorry, I just had to eat. I'm fucking starving. Oh, it feels so much better. $7.10 there is pretty tempting. But it's just so disconnected. And then with a player limping out of first, it's like limp folding out of first. I think because he's so short, I'm just going to call. So this one I feel like I can call because I'm not going to see too much 3-betting behind. Backdoor straight draw, gut shot. Or backdoor flush draw and a gut shot. Absolutely supposed to call. Oh, great that I have the flush draw, but the ace is kind of brutal. I don't think we have bluff spots here. I think this is too often an ace. And it's nice to have a 10 blocker. Queen Jack. Jesus. What the fuck? What did this other guy have? Jack 10? Because he fucked me all up by calling. Yeah, he had Jack 10. Son of a bitch. I definitely could have bet that. Yeah, I kind of missed that one. Well, if he's opening that light, I'm going to 3-bet. God damn it. Ooh. And that's a big bet. We can definitely be beat, but there's a lot of 2-pair combos and flush or straight and flush draws. But we're just going to rip it. Can definitely be beat, but there's also 2-pair combos that can't fold. And king queen won't fold, 2 spades won't fold. That big a bet, I really thought we were going to see a call. Only because this player called. Little Dragon I'm not so worried about. But this player calling is a problem. Yeah, I absolutely folded the winner. Yeah. Well, I made the minimum flush. Ugh. Oh. We just got 2 pair over the straight draw. The guy hit the straight on the turn, but we chopped it on the river. Straight on board. Nice. Oh no, he had flopped the straight. How am I running? We got the money in on the flop. And we chopped it out. Min re-raise. This call behind is retarded. This is usually a pair. Nobody should have ace-king in this scenario but me. So when that's the case, I'd rather jam. Yep. Don't do that. Don't fuck with me. Min fucking re-raise. Okay. This guy just cold jams. Hilaire. I probably had 12 outs. Or 11 outs. This is usually just top pair. Pretty sure I can bet here. Mm-hmm. Look at this fucking idiot. It's so nothing. But the problem is there's so many cards on the turn that are bad for me. I should just be auto c-betting on this table, I think. Because these players are either terrified or ridiculous. Yeah, I should have went for that one. Yeah. She's going to have more pairs. Look at this. People checking the river. It's ridiculous. It's just too much to call for when my best hope is a chop, usually. Oh, that ace in the turn is awful. I bet half pot in case he has king queen. He usually has queen jack. These fucking guys are ridiculous. Like, if you're gonna play those hands, play them right. Sit there fucking passively fucking letting the board come out. Look at this 4. This can look like I'm tilted, so he may re-raise me with a lot of jacks. It's amazing. I don't understand. You're literally just betting because the original opener, who min opened, by the way, checks. Like, that's your thing. 3-bet by Leo. It's kind of a lot. The back jam. I'm so tempted to call this. Because Leo's not going to fucking call it. His ace king. The back jam with queens. Hilarious. King on the river. So this player in the fucking blind is the only one that calls me when I have kings. Awesome. A deuce comes off. Awesome. Gee, what do you think he's got? Look at that 5. Get greedy. Sometimes they actually show up with aces or queens there, believe it or not. Like, betting 500 times or betting 50 times the pot, you would be amazed how often that gets called. It's like it's probably like 1 in 30. But when it does, man, it's hilarious. Like, because if I'm not going to get called, why fucking not bet? Probably should have bet the turn. He might have had some slice. But occasionally he has queens there and goes broke. Or even the deuce. Really? This guy's involved in so many fucking hands, it's ridiculous. Ugh. Gut shot and a flush draw. Pair. Flush. Getting in too many funky situations right now. Oh, for the love of God, just act on your hand. Could have called that. God damn it, I folded it. All right. I mean, if anybody has ace king, it's the original opener. Look at this, I'd have gotten it all. $10-8? Oh my God. Can't believe the other ace wasn't out there. It's weird. I'm going to go for the bluff here. Nice. Removal. Oh, Chuchi needs a pill. I'll get you one in a minute, buddy. Those allergies. Okay. Okay. Check. Really? Wow. Just sitting there with the ace of hearts in your hand, eh? That sucks. Well, everybody's in the pot. We have top pair. Called twice. Can I have a spade on the turn, dealer? I mean, I'm going to keep betting. Because there's more draws than full houses. I mean, if somebody has ace-queen, it's just too bad. Ace-8, 10-9. Look at this. Even the 10-9 was still there. We wiped out the table. Needed that. There's just no reason to stop betting. People are calling pre-flop with king 4. Are there any more 6 max? I kind of like that. Oh, there are. Okay. Pretty good flop. The problem is this player is so bad that I have to call a lot of raises here. Because he's going to raise me with a deuce. He's going to call me with a 10. Let's see what he had. Jacks. No raise pre-flop with the jacks, and then just paid it all the way off. There's another 20 and L. Can I get on? Yes, I can. Check. Fold. 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 We're trending in the right direction. Back up to 1940. It's been a rough day, man. The big hands have been failing. That's 3 beats each for like plus $50+ each. I think one of them was like for 70. This guy's been here for 994 minutes, this guy on this bottom 6-max. How long have I been on this table? A little over an hour. Players under the gun. A little scary, but we are going to 3-bet. I can't believe this guy's still here. 996 minutes. That's crazy. And I get min re-raised. Come on, Jack. It sucks. Yeah, he's just going to jam, right? Fuck. I'm glad I 3-betted. I saved money. I know that. But god damn, man. Like, I'm not folding kings there. frustrating. Mm-hmm. It's just the worst board for me to bet. Versus that good name, Lucky Idiot. Plays like a old man coffee. Sometimes he rivered two pair right there. But yeah, usually that big pot bet doesn't mean anything on the flop. Fuck the ace-10. It's so close right there. In the low jack. The suited, I would play it. $999 I want to see it hit 1,000. Kings! Can we get something going? Hmm. 1,001 minutes. There it is. Had to see it. Fold, 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 fold. So what do we think? Do we like the music in the background? I like it. Probably should have had it months ago. Well, I think Courtney's home. And she hit the wrong button when she was locking the car. Oh, this table's dying. Pair, backdoor spades, backdoor straight. Two pair. River's not great. 7-5, 6-5. They all get there. But one pair also bets. Choo-chee! Choo-chee! It's mommy!
Barking about it and not coming to see about it.
I was scared. I'm loud. I'm not brave. So the client never showed up?
Is there water yet?
I haven't checked it in about an hour, but there wasn't then, and I haven't heard it come on. Where's that? Check. Man.
Have you already flushed this toilet?
Yours? No. Oh, look at that card. This is kind of weird to bet, but there's a lot of draws out here. I think we just don't want to get called by like a better 8. So betting twice is kind of important. I'm going to check this one. Nice raise. Take longer, bro. The min raise. I mean, it's annoying, but we have to wait to see him bet on the river. Check this one. Wow, that came off super bad. that's going to be it for now. Just going to play out the free ones here. Yeah. I'm going to see where we're at. So I'm at 1940. So we lost 24 bucks. I mean, considering the fact that I took at least 150, probably closer to $180 in bad beats, being down 24 isn't bad. Definitely losing a little focus. Want to hang out with Q for a bit. So, yeah. I'll send you guys off to a host. Have a great day. I'll probably be back on later, but I'm not 100% sure. So, yeah. Not bad. You know, just can't.